Update for tonight. Wanted to read you some excerpts from a speech by Daniel Ellsberg. I'm not sure if all of you know, but Daniel Ellsberg was basically he was the one who was responsible for publishing the Pentagon Papers years ago. You know, it was all about the secrecy, the secret dealings, government dealings. Um, about the Vietnam War, which had been suppressed for a long time. So this guy used to be a military analyst for the Rand Corporation, and he is a very courageous guy, and I would very much recommend listening to his opinions. I respect this guy a whole lot because he came out against the establishment, the military establishment, and the entire Pentagon consensus because he could no longer reconcile what he was seeing in these secret documents with his conscience. And so, you know, that's basically his background for those of you who don't know. So he had he does seminars, you know, around the country, and he speaks at universities, including major universities and in political forums, which are not covered by our mainstream news. And so this is what he had to say about a week ago in a speech. And I'll read you a few excerpts just to get this started. He said that I think nothing has higher priority than averting an attack on Iran, which I think will be accompanied by a further change in our way of governing here, that in effect will convert us into what I would call a police state. Now, this is not some conspiracy theorist talking here. You know, Ellsberg is a very rational person. He knows what's going on. He has been in the halls of power in Washington, in the Pentagon, and elsewhere. And he knows planning. He knows about planning. And he might not be privy to um, exact classified information going on now. But he certainly has uh, a great deal of understanding of how it works. And so he goes on to say, as others have said, if there is another 9/11 under this regime, it means that they switch on the full extent of the apparatus of the police state that has been patiently constructed under the law, largely secret at first, but eventually leaked out and known and accepted by even Democratic and Democrats in Congress. And I would say after the Iranian retaliation to an American attack, you will then see, first of all, an increased attack on Iran, of course, that goes without saying, an escalation, which will then be accompanied by a total suppression of dissent in this country, including detention camps. Now, he's not saying minor suppression of views. He is essentially pointing to the fact that, you know, detention camps, potential detention camps already exist. And this is broad knowledge. I mean, there are camps out there constructed by Halliburton to hold large numbers of people. And it goes without saying when somebody like Ellsberg is now raising the alarm bells once again. we should probably take it very seriously. And I'm not sure if it's already too late, but this information needs to get out there because, you know, most of us are rational people. We don't imagine things, you know, falling out of the sky and just making things up. So it bears to pay attention to people who are not shown on the mainstream media. Also bears to pay attention. You know, have some skepticism here, but you can't listen to everything that's being put out there. But, you know, just use your common sense. And my common sense tells me that this guy might be right. And if he is right, we're in for some dark times. Sorry to say. More videos to follow, if permitted. Bye.